this is Shashank and with a new topic on vehicle electrical. So first thing we have here is a battery. I know this is a bike battery because it is a bike battery. We have a headlight. This is a spare for the RX. I said you guys as an ambassador's headlight. So I have that, and I have a switch setup which is rigged up here. So what will I do is, let me just demonstrate you guys how does a oops, I dropped something. This is an extra piece of wire. Anyway, let me demonstrate you guys on how to wire up a headlight relay. So in this case, I'll be wiring up the high beam and low beam on this. So let me explain the relay. Put that, and so this is your relay. So what happens is, in your relay, come on, focus. So in your relay, there is it says micro because it's a micro relay. It's a low volt relay. It is a 12 volt relay, 30 ampere. That's why I kept a 12 volt battery there. So we have let me talk about the pins. So first we have L1. Let it focus. So after getting into focus, as you can see, here's L1 and L2 and S1 and S2 and T1 and T2. So in this L1 is headlight 1, which is mostly focus. So L1 is mostly used for high beam because it is high beam, and S1 is switch. T1 is the positive for this relay, T2 is the negative for this relay, L2 is for the low beam, S2 is the low beam switch, and here's the pin. So this is L1. So you can see where the power goes, it's all bronze in color, and where there's no power, it's all silver in color. So bronze, this is L1, T1, L2, high beam, relay positive, low beam, high beam switch, earthing, ground or negative, and low beam switch. So this is your wiring harness. This is the wiring harness. So this is the plug which goes into the relay, and this is your 30 amp fuse. So what is this? In this case, in my relay, the positive is black. I don't know why, but it's black, and the ground is white. So in most of yours it will be yellow or black. Let me just show another relay. So here's a relay from Roots. This is the one to replace this relay, but after we found out, this works fine. So this is the wiring which is provided. As you can see, white will be the positive and black will be the negative. So this is a different relay. This also works. Let me put this aside. This is a Roots headlight relay. So this is let me put this aside, and we'll go on to how to wire this. I'll be using the micro relay because this works. I didn't know it works, so I bought another Roots relay. If you want to buy this Roots relay, I'll try if I get a link, but it is worth 250 rupees. So now we'll go with wiring. First wiring we'll be doing is, let me put in the relay. So, and before that, let us do the switch wiring. So I've kept this switch in a box. Don't ask me why, but let me just remove this so I can show you guys. So after removing that box is for side, and this is the switch. So let me just put this completely in front. So I've fitted the switch. This this is an Uno switch. This costs about like 45 rupees. Buy it out of Amazon. I bought it out of Amazon. This battery also, I'll put a link. Every product which I use here, I'll put a link down in the description. So first, let us connect the switch. For this, I'll be needing an extra wire. I don't know about 2 wires. We need only one, and a flathead. So as you see, got a flathead. So let me just unscrew this. And here's the wire. It's including, but yeah. So there's the wire. Put it inside here. And I'm going to tighten this one. You use any type of switch. I have a push switch. So pull is on, push is off, and we connected one end. Just connect another end. So I have 2 switches, and one is starter switch, because I didn't buy 2 of the pull switch. So the push switch will be for the low beam. Quickly rig that up. So yeah, that's that right. So we wired up the switch. Anyway, switch is wired up, and now we wire up the low beam bulb. I'll put the low beam first, then I'll put it for hiding. So why I have 2 wires is, the reason is because you see, so there's this, the relay. So where the switch is positive here, before showing positive negative. This is positive, which so I'll be touching the negative because I don't want to get, because there's no switch here. Then I'll be touching the negative. Right. That's it. So one more wire is for the bulb's negative. Okay. So let me come back after I give this. I need to get a help of this tool, take this wire on because it's a pretty fat wire. Let me make this normal and let me install it, and it needs cutting clear. Come on, make it small. Just making it even more. Yeah, let me just install it now. That's installed. That will be kept like that. So the negative, I'll be merging with the negative here. So in my opinion, what I tell now is, if I turn the switch on, see the light turns on. See, the light turns on. If I leave it, it goes off. as you can see, I am clicking the switch. It does work. So now that is the low beam. Let me switch to the high beam. To switch it to the high beam, what you need to remove the low beam wire, and here earth will be the same, but in the high beam it's on the side. So put that back and put the high beam wire, which is without the line. As I said, L1. Let me show you a quick diagram here which I made. So you can see, so that's done. Pointer towards the camera. Now this also has the same problem. Why do fat wires have all the same problem? It's hard to just manipulate them together, do this kind of stuff. So that's done. Let me just put this. After putting it, push it inside of this bulb. Don't have a socket, that's why I'm pushing it inside. So now here in the switch, what happens is you will need to change this wire that is connected. So you remove that wire, and now you need to add your high beam wire. Here you go. The high beam wire. Let me quickly add that. It's not going to look right. Come on, I didn't want the string to go, and I want the wire to go. Now it's engaged. This will be brighter than the low beam, trust me. Let me just put this together. So now I have done it. To do this simultaneously with having two hands, let me just pull the switch. One, and as you can see, the light is so bright. Some high beam, that's why. So that's high beam. It's off. Turn it on. Off. On. Off. So it's not getting proper earthing because I'm holding it on. Let me just show you guys that. So that's high beam. So now here's the wiring. Let me just real quickly disconnect the positive and negative, because for some reason I have to disconnect it, and I know I don't want to get short. So let me just remove that. Put this battery aside. So here, let me just put this up. Okay. So that's tightened up. Move that aside. So now the wiring. Let me just explain it. Let me put the low beam also, so you can understand really easily. That's the low beam. See, you can see the bulb has 3 connectors connected to it. So see, this is L1, then this is T1, this is T2. So in this goes to the positive because this is T1. To find out that, you can check the wire color here. This is black, so black is positive, and here's below. Check the wire colors. These top 3 will be fat and the bottom 3 will be thin. So white is the ground. So separate these both. Okay, so separate these both. Let me just do that. Now these both are separated. Now in this will go to the batteries, positive and negative. Go here, so this will go to the batteries, positive and negative. And now you see this, we follow the low beam first. So L2, so this blue with line wire will come over here, go through the relay, and the positive, so positive will go here. This is a 30 amp fuse. just talking about. So this is 30 amp fuse. I'll show you guys it's 30 amp or not. Yes, 30 amp because I know it's 30 amp. Place the fuse, but not everything for the fuse. Most of the time it is the fuse. So this is 30. Focus. So I don't know if you can see, but that's 30. So let me just put this back in, and that's closed. So positive will go, positive current will go inside here, go to the fuse, come back here, go to the relay. Now we'll talk about low beam very first. So the low beam goes here, comes around and comes here and goes to the bulb's low beam point. This is the low beam point of your bulb. The top most terminal is the low beam, so it goes to there, and then the bulb is earthed out in the right side terminal to your negative. So after that happens. So now we talk about switch wiring. So this switch goes here, comes here, goes into the switch, comes out here and goes into the battery's positive. So now that's the same thing for the high beam. Let me talk about the high beam also. Goes here, goes around, comes here, goes to the leftmost terminal, which is your high beam terminal, and then the switch wire, which is S1, which goes here, goes to your switch, and the switch is positive. Switch's other side goes to your positive. So this is how it works. So this is L1, it comes over here, goes here, goes to the bulb's topmost terminal, and S2 it goes to the switch. The switch is getting positive current from the battery and on off the switch, and it will work as you saw in this video. So then let me put a diagram up here, or I'll give the link for the diagram, PDF link. You go check it out. And this is a pretty long video. So then this will come here and go here and go there, and the high beam will come here, go there, go to the leftmost terminal. Then the switch same goes here. From the battery the switch gets positive. So that's how it works. The video is over 17 minutes. I know it's a long process, but please watch the entire full video. I took a lot of risk for this. So anyway, bye bye.